Shallowing the golf club, that is today's topic. It's something which many golfers out there are trying to do in their practice, but it's really important we understand the correct way of doing it, and that's exactly what we're going to show you in this video. So welcome back to the Forest of Arden, and welcome back to this video series where we're looking at some of the common mistakes that I see golfers make when they're trying to change their golf swing. So certainly here in the UK, it is January, and this is often the time where golfers think to themselves, right, I'm going to get to the range, I'm going to get to the practice area, and I'm going to work on my golf swing ready for the season. And so it's a good time to work on your swing. It probably does make sense where you're going to be playing less competitive golf, but there are lots of things that I see, unfortunately, golfers kind of trying to work on, but if they're doing it in the wrong way, they don't see the result out on the course, and then it just makes them revert back to what they did before. This is, as I say, the fourth video. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I will link them down below. I'll also link a couple of them up in the corner here. So what are we talking about in this video? Well, we're talking about something which is pretty common at the moment, certainly going to be quite searched for on YouTube. Lots of content out there on this topic, which is shallowing the golf club. So shallowing the golf club is basically moving the golf club's angle from whatever it is in the backswing or in transition and making it a little bit shallower. If golfers could do this, it would generally make them a lot better. They get many benefits through impact. It enables them to rotate better, get the handle forwards, all those kind of things. And a golf club which is steepening is something which is very common amongst amateur golfers. So what do I see golfers doing wrong? Well, very often the golf club shaft will steepen because of how the arms move in that transition, because normally of the trail arm, in this case it's the right arm, the shoulder and the elbow, and how they move. What I see golfers doing in practice is they will shallow the golf club by how they change their body angle. So you can see as I change my body angles, the golf club shallows. So yes, the golf club looks as if it's in a shallower position, but relative to the body, it hasn't changed. There's no relationship change there. It's just that we've taken that relationship and we've just extended the body, tipped the body back, and yes, we've got the golf club shallower, but what's going to happen now is really going to stall our rotation. We're probably going to struggle with low point issues. We're going to catch the ground early, and through impact, because of what I've done with my body, I'm going to have an excessive flip this way. Now, if we shallow the golf club that way, we may well be able to hit those right to left shots that you're kind of desiring. But because of the way the body struggles to function through impact, it doesn't take long for those shots to turn into some push shots, some hook shots. And on the golf course, yes, you might see the ball turning right to left, but you might find it very difficult to control. So what do we see the best players do, and how would we like to shallow the golf club? Well, the motion of the body that we see in the best players is from the top, we often get a little bit of an increase in flex. Now, an increase in flex of the body is a slight steepening motion. You can see how as I increase the flex in my body, the club shaft steepens. So the golfers who shallow the club fantastically well have a body which is flexing more, but they use their trail arm to shallow the golf club. That's what we're going to try and get you to feel and sense in this little exercise. Take your starting position. Make a backswing and split your grip onto the golf club like I've done here. Now, as you start your downswing with your body, I want you to feel as if you're rotating and increasing the flex. So you can see as I'm starting to rotate, I'm starting to settle into my left side a little bit more, and I'm starting to increase the flex. As you do that, I want you to use your right arm to drag the club shaft behind you. So as you can see, I'm now increasing the flex of the body, but I'm using the rotations of my trail shoulder and my elbow to start to shallow the golf club. If we take that from a normal grip, that same feeling would be here. So what I'm now done here is I've got the golf club into a fantastic position, but my body is ready that it can still rotate through, maintain my angles, and that is how we need to shallow the golf club. It is, don't get me wrong, it's extremely difficult. And I would suggest that if you look at the best players in the world who shallow the golf club, they do that just naturally. They've probably never thought about it in their whole career. It's just something they've done extremely naturally. Unfortunately, for some of you golfers out there who steepen it, we kind of have to put a bit of work in on this. But if we can do it the right way, we get the good benefits and we start to see the positive results on the golf course, which helps us commit to that change more often. If we do it the wrong way, we see poor results, and like I said, you just revert back to what you did before. So yes, we can get the golf club shallowing, but we have to do it in the right way. So try that drill, up to the top, rotate and flex the body, but still feel that that right arm is what's shallowing the golf club. That's how we get the club into this position, and then we can rotate through. Now, I'm going to hit one. but I don't do this particularly well. So any of you who want to kind of slow this down and freeze frame it, you're not going to see me do exactly what I tell you to do. Doesn't mean it's wrong, it just means I'm not particularly good at it. I'll have a go. Felt okay, but I'm not sure. So yeah, something I would generally tend to work on in my golf swing. I tend to get the club a little steep in transition, and it does, like I said, this video give me a few issues as I play golf on the golf course. So shallow in the golf club, very, very hot topic on YouTube. Definitely would help a lot of golfers, but make sure you do it in the correct way. Thanks for watching. Usual stuff is down below, comments box, like button, and also make sure you stay tuned for video 5 in the series, which is going to, again, cover something that I see golfers doing wrong in practice. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again soon.